Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
The storm that can't be stopped, Mr. Michael Leonetti.
Hi everybody and welcome to the Michael Leonetti Variety Show. As you can see behind me, we got a beautiful, beautiful ocean view. Boy, how I wish I was in Hawaii right now, but I'm not. I'm in Las Vegas. So let me say welcome. I got a great show. I'm going to talk about what we did, where am I going to be performing at. But before I go any further, make sure you share, like, and subscribe. And again, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for always watching me. We do the show once a month. You know what I mean? Because so busy performing, this is great for me. Let's not forget my book. It's called Deceit, Corruption, and Cover-Up. Okay, one of the best books in Las Vegas. It was the unfortunate what happened to me, but I gotta tell you something. Sold over 30,000 copies so far. It's a lot of books, boy, let me tell you. And a special thanks to the Vegas Voice, which I love. We're doing something really great, which is going to be terrific for me. And we're going to talk about the Las Vegas Country Club where I performed at. And we're going to tell you about the Maxim Jazz where I'm going to be performing at. And also the McDonald Ranch. And first, let me say thank you to Bob Kellogg. Now, Bob said to me earlier, he said, Mike, do me a favor for me. He said, to ask your customers if it's Frosted Flakes that they like, Rice Krispies if they like, okay, or Raisin Bran if they like. So that's what I need. So if you people out there that are baby boomers, he was just kind of curious, write into me and to tell me what is one of the favorites of those three that you really enjoy. Mine's, it was really Rice Krispies and Frosted Flakes. Rice Krispies I kind of like, but as a kid it was Frosted Flakes. And a special thanks goes out to Mr. Glenn Justice. That is my dental surgeon. He is Boston Dental. I want to thank you, Glenn. As you can see, $1 million smile, because last week, I don't know what happened. I must have grinded or broke it. And I woke up in the morning and sure enough, that tooth was gone. And I called him and this guy got in his car, opened his dental office for me, and he repaired it. Because let me tell you something, a smile is the key, as you can tell. So without further ado, we're going to go to a commercial. We're going to come back. And don't you move, because I'm really excited about this. I love you, baby. We're going to have a lot of fun today. Back. You know, my brother said something very important about the book, Deceit, Corruption, and Cover-Up. It's not only in Las Vegas, but the world. You can go to Amazon or you can go to Book Babies. You can buy the book. So don't forget that. Very, very important. Also, I want to say that we're going to talk about some of the great stuff where I'm going to be performing. On August 22nd, I'll be at the Maxim Jazz. Let me tell you what I love about this place. You can take your family because it's a restaurant. It's the most high-ticketed, beautiful sushi place, gorgeous. You know, I never thought. We packed it the last time. We already got 55 tickets already gone. It's not a sit-down dinner. You come in, you eat, you drink, and you have the time of your life. So we want you can call Laura, give her a jingle at 702-741-6100. 702-6... My brother's always 702-741-6100. Just give Laura a call. We'll make a reservation. You'll make just a reservation. That's what you need to do. Oh my God in heaven. Got to tell you, I'm excited. And then the 19th of September, McDonald Ranch, me and Johnny Bird. It's called Two of a Kind. We're going to kick it. We're going to have a great time. Dan and the guys at the Vegas Voice, we're going to fill that room. Seats about 300. The tickets are $35 per person. And a lot of people at McDonald Ranch have never got a chance to see me. So it's going to be a great, great show. So what we're going to do today, we're going to show you some clips of the Las Vegas Country Club to give you an idea of the wonderful people that came to see my show. So don't move. Watch this clip. Hi, everybody. This is Mike Leonetti. May 17th, we're here tonight. It's going to be a spectacular evening. An evening you'll never forget. Let me walk around. Let me show you some of my friends. This fine gentleman right over here is my very special friend, Mr. Jim Marsh. Everybody knows who Jim is. If you need a Kia, you need to go see him. You can't go wrong because I buy all my cars from him. And he also brought a seatbelt tonight because he said, Mike, I know you're going to rock the house and I don't want to hurt myself. And his lovely lady right over here. Come on, follow me over here. Now this young fella right here was one of my best customers in the whole world. Always came to see me in my restaurant.
Good guy.
One of the big, and he always spends a lot of money out. If you ever need a Kia, make sure you go see Jim Marsh over there. All right, now these people here, more special friends of mine from my restaurant. They came in from Pahrump. He came in from Pahrump. Unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. He asked me for $10 for gas. What am I going to do?
I want a 15.
Come on, follow me. Over here, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Mr. Alan Yarborough.
You want me to do a
As you can see, right behind you, take a look. Mr. Alan Yarborough, my very special friend, and Marilyn O'Leary, one of the greatest opera singers you have ever heard. She was on
opera and Broadway shows.
Broadway shows. She was on the Dee Martin show.
Yes.
Unbelievable. And over here, this beautiful lady, ladies and gentlemen, it's the magnificent Barbara Brighton.
How are you?
She's one of the best. She did. No, you can't talk.
Oh, Joan Rivers.
She did Joan Rivers before
No,
Joan Rivers.
I can't talk.
Yes, and she has a wonderful television show. And over here, my very special friends, I know them as Michael and Audrey. The name of your show?
A&M Cabaret.
A&M Cabaret. And guess what? You definitely want to go see them. They are absolutely fabulous. The most classiest act you've ever seen in your Las Vegas. And over here, this is Tevi York. This young lady was just, as you can see, the beauty of this woman, who she was. Her grandmother was Gypsy Rose Lee.
Oh, wow.
Unbelievable. And this handsome gentleman right over here was the liaison for Connie Francis for 45 years. Very special friend. And he's a wonderful, wonderful individual. Ron Langell, am I saying that correctly? Ron Langell. I love this guy. He's going to get up. He used to do Bobby Darin. Now he's going to do, I don't know who he's going to do. Come on, follow me over here. This gentleman right over here, ladies and gentlemen, is Alan Santana. Now, Alan used to be a lightweight. I seen him fight in California back in 1977. He hit the guy lightweight. He hit the guy so hard, I was in the front row, and it backed me up 2 rows. He had a left hook that you would not believe. Alan Santana and his is your cousin?
My cousin Monica, yes.
Monica. Okay, we're walking around and you're going to have a lot of fun.
I'm sure I am,
You're the
buddy.
best. You're the best. Come on, follow me. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as you see over here, we got my partner in crime. We call him the Birdman of Alcatraz. You,
I
don't
couldn't.
you had to hit.
Mwah.
Okay, that's Johnny Bird, and we're going to be at the McDonald Ranch November 8th. We'll be Sunday at McDonald Ranch, so you better get your tickets. You're going to have a great time.
We're going to blow it up.
This fine gentleman behind me, one of the finest entertainers in Las Vegas. Now, let me tell you something. There's nobody takes more pictures than this guy. He went on Cat Bus and took a picture with everybody sitting in the bus. That's Mr. Davis, one of the finest acts in Las Vegas, the best. And this is his lovely friend, one of my favorite customers. Used to come to my mother's house, and she always smells me. She always supports me. That's great. So we're going to be sitting down about 6 o'clock. So why don't you follow me, come with me a little bit there. And over here is my very special friend. This is, what's your first name, sir?
Daniel.
I'm teasing you. Daniel Taylor and his daughter. No, his wife, I'm sorry. Jojo. Mom, good to see you. Hi. Oh my God, I'm so glad that you showed up. Listen, this is just a handful of people. The show starts at 7 o'clock. Dinner is at 6 and I start at 7. So I just want to give you a little sneak preview. So don't you move, stick around. Unbelievable. A lot of great people. They respect me. They love the show, which is really great. And my brother did a fantastic job, believe it or not, because we had the photo booth there. So as people would come in, everybody got a picture taken. We were 100 people. I mean, 100 people, not a seat to be had. I got to tell you that the Las Vegas Country Club did a great job on the dinner and the drinks. And it's a beautiful, beautiful place, you know. And I'm going to go back, you know. But right now, I got these other things that I'm doing that are, you know, it's not a $100 ticket, but it's more affordable because there's a lot of people, ladies and gentlemen, that love to come to see me, you know, but they can't afford the ticket. And but that's okay because I'm working other places where they can afford to come in to relax and have a couple drinks and have a dinner and watch a show. And what I love about the Las Vegas Country Club, they're great people. And also what I love about Maxim Jazz, you can take your family, like my restaurant, my Mother's House Italian Supper Club. Children came, so you can take children to come to see me at the Maxim Jazz, which is great. They open up, you can have dinner there, their food, and listen to me when I'm telling you, phenomenal. And I always say this, you don't like the food, you don't like the show, I'll stand behind it, I'll give you your money back. The food at the Maxim Jazz is great. They got the best sushi, they got the best steak, they got the best, I'm not kidding you. It's really, really great. That's the reason, most of the reason that I decided to play there, because it ain't just like some throwaway place. It's a great place. They got great entertainment. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to show you some different clips, and I'm going to show you my brother because he did something a little bit different. He opened the show. So before I even got on the stage, he got everybody up, dancing, moving, grooving. He was absolutely great. Thank God he wasn't singing because he's not a singer. But he can sure dance, everybody. Watch this clip of my brother.
Yeah! Party time! We're gonna get it going here. Woo! Come on! Oh, yeah! Woo! Good! Sit, by sit, ten cent, dollar. Come on! Sit, by sit, ten cent, dollar. Right, left, back, and front. Come on! Right, left, back, and right. Clap those hands! There! To the middle! Come on! Woo! There you go! The Birdman, there you go! Come on! Woo! Now turn to somebody and say, we're gonna have a good time tonight. Come on! That's right, yes we are!
Terrific. You know what's really nice about him is that he's one of the best disc jockeys. So again, if you have a party and you need a disc jockey, you need somebody, a wedding, he's the guy. Let me tell you something, he's the guy, because on the next segment, I'm going to have him on my show because he's got something very special. When you see the commercials that he has done for this one, I talk about the box, and people say, what do you mean, what box? What is it, an Undertaker? Does he bury it? No, not that kind of box. I said the box that he has, it's 5,000 movies. It's not to be believed. And I'll be honest, I was a little skeptical. I was just paying $300 a month for my cable bill. for the movies. He said, wait a minute, let me show you what I have. And let me tell you something, it has been a big, big success. So stay tuned, don't move, because when we come back, believe it or not, my special guest today is my brother Anthony. And boy, I'm telling you something, what a dancer, he's great. So don't move, everybody, don't you move.
Hi, my name is Anthony Biondo. I want to tell you about the unbelievable VC box. You get every single channel, unlimited. You have everything on there. You name it in your brain, it's on there. Sports fans, don't worry about it, because everything is on this box. You buy the box once, you never get a bill again. As a matter of fact, let's talk to a couple people who already purchased the box. I sold you guys a box. I can ask you a question. Do you like the box?
I love the box.
Is it awesome?
It's awesome.
All right. It save you a lot of money?
It's the best thing since sliced bread.
Woohoo! Did it
Saved me over $4,000 a year.
Wow.
We love it. Are you kidding? Yeah. We've told other people about it.
Woo!
And friends?
Did it save you a lot of money?
Yes.
At first, I did not want to purchase this box because I don't watch sports. I don't watch a lot of movies, but we wanted to help Anthony, so he said, yeah, we'll get it. Well, now I've become a profound movie watcher. Get all the movies you can imagine.
Highly recommend it.
Definitely.
I mean, it's an amazing box. You get so many movies.
I love it. I love it.
I love it. We're canceling everything. We're using the box. Anything we want. It's like the options are limitless now.
Save a lot of money?
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely.
One and done, right?
Yeah.
One and done.
No, it's the way to go for sure.
Boom. Should I say any more? Get your box today. Hit the QR code, check it out, and we're looking forward to hearing from you. Don't hesitate. Get it now.
Buddy, we're back with my older brother, Anthony. Deep! Listen, every time we're together, this is terrible. What a show. Was that incredible?
Great. We had a good time. Everybody had a really good time.
That was incredible what you did, because that was never done before. You were supposed to be at the end.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you took the foresight and you seen it, you said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to open the show. You know, and people, they were serving their dinners, and Anthony saying, everybody get up! And everybody said, the food is cold!
The food's getting cold! But guess what? It was worth it.
Oh, yeah.
I had a blast. And the funny part is when I turned around and saw you where my equipment was, you were looking at me like, what are you doing?
Well, yeah.
Because I couldn't find you, and I was going to tell you, but I just did it.
No,
you
that was great.
And that was funny. You were looking at him, what is he doing? Like, I start the show. I said, no, I'm going to start the show.
That was great. That was
good.
great.
It was fun.
The photo booth was great. And, you know, like I said, you see the commercials that the people that, because I said to you, I said, you know, you sold the boxes, which is unbelievable, you know, to so many people that we know. Mm-hmm. And I said, I got an idea. You know, let them tell them how the box is. You can say, oh, you're the greatest and this is the best and beep, bop, 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 boop. Let the people talk.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean? And that's the most important thing. And I thought it was great, but you did a great job.
Yeah.
I mean, getting up there and dancing and stuff like that.
It was a lot of fun.
We were tired though.
Yeah.
We were beat.
We were all beat.
I was there 7 a.m. setting the stuff up. And naturally the lighting and the breaking the stage down. And by the time we got out of there, like I was, gee whiz.
Wow.
You
It's
know,
a lot of work.
Well, that was the first time that the Las Vegas Country Club ever did a concert like that. You understand?
Yeah.
They do events, but they do, you know, bands.
Right.
You know.
Right.
And what I wanted to tell you is that the Maxim Jazz, they're making a little flip. They want to go with shows. They want to do shows. You know, I went in. This is what they want. They want a show.
Right.
You know what I mean? And because I guess there's a lot of tribute acts in Las Vegas. You know, you got, which is great. And Johnny Bird, he does a tribute act,
right?
Which he does a great job. And he's at Lexus Park. He's there 3 days a week. He's doing a tribute to Jimmy Buffett.
Oh,
you know,
that's good.
And he's good. He does very well.
No,
that's why we teamed up to do
yeah.
that show there. But people today, the audiences are fickle. You know what I mean? They love you today and they're bored tomorrow. You always gotta keep popping. That's why I'm
Yeah.
always changing the show, adding more excitement, the drum solo, the trombone solo, the march, the zinga,
Yeah.
all the stuff that
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
You know, but what I love about Maxim Jazz is that you can take your family. I thought you couldn't.
Right.
So when I sat down and I talked to Ace Michaels, who's the entertainment director, who does a great job, I want to have him on my show. I'm trying to get him on my show till next month, because we do this once a month. Great. And Mr. Kellogg says to you, he said, please tell Anthony I says hello, because I talk to him once a week. You know, he's always, he's out in Battle Creek, Michigan. But that was funny when he asked me, he said, find out your customer, if it's, what kind of cereal, what kind of cereal do they like?
Well, write it on the comments below.
Right.
Write it in the comments below. Tell us what your favorite cereal is.
Yeah, the
We'd
favorite
love to hear
cereal.
it.
I mean, for me, what was it for you, Ant?
I like Frosted Flakes.
Do you really?
I like Frosted Flakes. That's my Tony the Tiger.
You're So anyway, I've been out on the beach every day, as you all know.
Yeah.
Living in Desert Shores. White Laura and I, we're out on that beach and we're just partying.
Every day.
Every day I'm on that beach. But I'm up at 5 in the morning, I'm on my kayak, to stay in shape.
Right.
But I'm excited about the show. I'm trying.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the box, Ant. I want you, I'm excited about it because a big majority of my friends you sold the box to. You know what I'm trying to say to you?
Yeah.
And tell my audience about this.
Well, the beauty about it is it's a one-time fee and never get a bill again. And I'm on a couple apps and stuff like that, like Nextdoor, and everyone's always complaining how those other companies like DirecTV, Cox, or in some parts of the country it's like Comcast, Dish Network, things like that. They're always charging you more and giving you less. Or they're always taking away, and they're just constantly going up in the price and stuff like that. With the box, you get everything all those networks give you. Plus, all the apps that your brain can think of is on the box. Plus, you get all the movies, over 100,000 movies and TV series. So if you want to watch all the Brady Bunch, you can do it. Hogan's Heroes, Fantasy Island. The whole series is on there, and you can watch it over and over and over and over, and it never goes away, which is a beautiful thing. Because when you have these apps, it only stays so long, and then it's gone. And then here's the worst part, my brother's very guilty of this, is seeing a movie that he wants to watch, watches the trailer and goes, I want to watch that, and he hits it, and they want to charge him $4.99 for.
Right.
How many times you spend $70 extra a month on top of his normal
On top
bill
of that.
because he wanted to watch those extra additional movies. Now he can watch them over and over again. And the thing that really got you the most was the Hunchback, the old Hunchback.
Oh yeah, with Charles Lawton, the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Right, and then also the Scrooge.
Well, yeah, Scrooge, that's another one these are movies that you have to get. But like I said today, they got so much. We need to clear something up, though.
Yep.
Remember that guy that wrote to you, said, that's illegal. That's
yeah.
We need to clear that up, because you got people out there saying that's a bootleg box, and they can do this and they can do that. And I said to everybody that I sent him, if you have any problems, I'll cover my brother. I'll cover his bet. Yeah. Do you understand? Because I would not come on here and promote what he's doing if it was shady.
Right.
I can't afford to do that. I'm in the public eye.
Sure.
You understand?
Sure.
And first of all, I would never do anything like that.
No, neither would
Explain that,
I'm
man.
I'm a deacon in my church. My pastors have all the boxes. Everyone in my congregation has the boxes, saving them a bundle of money, and they get everything on the box. The thing is, I grew up in South Philly.
Really? Where's that at?
South Philly. Yeah. In your kitchen on Sunday. That's where it's at. The thing is, we called it a hot box. Now with the Fire Sticks, they call them jailbroken. Okay? There's all different ways to do them, but mine's is 100% legit and legal. The company that I sell these boxes through pay all those companies to use all those networks. They have an agreement with them, okay? So there's nothing illegal about it.
Let me tell you what I love what you did. When you sell a box, I'll give you 30 days. You don't like it, I'll give you your money back. And here's another thing. If there's a problem,
Get a 1-year warranty.
if there's a problem, Tell the viewers how many times, especially Terry Yarbar.
She just called me yesterday.
How many times people call you
Yeah.
for the most ridiculous? They say you got to turn it on.
Yeah, oh yeah, a lot of times I get a phone call, the remote's not working. I said, do me a favor, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I said, just push any button. Tell me if a blue light comes on. They go, no, nothing came on. I said, change the batteries. Have a good day.
Well, mostly when you buy them, you're done.
Yeah.
Wherever you get them, you're out of luck.
Right, sure. Oh, on the outskirts?
No, whoever that you, well, if you buy something, who are you going to call?
Right, that's true. Right, in general, who you going to call? Like
Right.
if you bought something on Amazon, you can call Amazon to get a return. But if you need
Technical advice.
that could be a problem. You have to go through email. You're typing and you're doing this. You're trying to explain everything. You call me on the phone. I'm going to answer all your questions. I'll get you up and running in 2 seconds.
That's
no
the
problem.
key.
Now, if you're here in Las Vegas, I will come to your home. I will give. If you're unsure about it, I'll give you a free demo. If you buy the box, I will install it absolutely for free of charge.
Well, Anthony, as you well know, you did a commercial.
Yeah.
A new commercial. Your information is on there.
Yes, it is.
Which is very important. You know, and I got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you've been great. You've really been great. It's been, and again, I like to thank Bob Kellogg and Vegas Voice for sponsoring this show. Yeah, the two very, very powerful people. You know, and I'm with Dan Roberts, and through Dan, thanks to him and naturally Johnny Bird, made it possible for me to perform at the McDonald Ranch.
That's going to be exciting.
It's going to be very exciting because there's a lot of people that really, honestly and truly, doesn't know who I am. You know,
I don't know how, but if you get on your phone and you say, Siri, who is Michael Leonetti?
Well, that's a whole nother. Everybody knows me there.
Matter of fact, do it. Go to Siri or Eddie or Alexa.
Just
say, hey, who's Michael Leonetti?
Well, I love ChatGPT. They go into the whole Smith-rash, you know?
The whole thing.
Unbelievable. Well, listen, Ant, I love you, buddy. I know that you got meetings today.
Yes.
I got another great lineup for next month. I want to see if I get my buddy, Mr. Michaels, the entertainment director from the Maxim Jazz, because he's an entertainer, he's a singer.
Whoa!
Yeah, he's really good.
He can sing, but I can't, right?
What's that? No, you can't sing. You could. You could dance. You could dance. You know what I mean? But you can't. You can't sing. Listen, put it down, brother. I love you once. I love you twice. I love you more than once.
Beans and rice.
We'll be right back to close the show.
He's so sick.
He's sick.
Laura's upstairs rocking. What are they talking about?
We'll be right back.
Funny.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you enjoyed the clips. Wait a minute. What do I hear? Oh, yeah, that's little Joey Farina boy. I got to pay him royalties every time he comes in. You know, I say this all the time. If I had Aladdin's lamp and I had one wish to make, I would not wish for caviar or any special dish. I would not wish for dollars, yet in dollars I have few. I wish to continue always to perform, to entertain whatever time God gives me left on this beautiful earth and gives me. And thank God that I still have the drumming ability and the vocal ability and the energy at the age of 74. July the 8th, I'll be 74 years old. You know what I mean? Where did the years go? They just fly by. And when you're down and out and you feel as though that everything's against you, listen to me. Please listen to me. Look above a cloud. Never, ever think that God turned his back on you, because he hasn't. His timing is always the right timing. And don't you people ever, ever forget that. You got to put your faith, trust, and love in him, and everything will pan out. Thank you, everybody. And I say this at the end of my show for making this old man feel very special. And thanks to Glenn Justice for that $1 million smile. It cost me $50,000 for those teeth.
sugar